light of the world, forever
What we wanted to do today is just kind of, we recognize graduation as something that is kind of a chapter in your life that you're kind of closing, you're kind of opening a whole bunch of new things. And so it's kind of like, I told these guys, it's kind of going to be like a baby dedication, except for we're not going to like hold you and be like, oh look. And so what I really just want to do is introduce our congregation to those who are graduating this year, from high school at least, and those who are moving on. And I'm just going to say their names, and what I really want to do is use this time to be a time for us to pray for them as we launch them off into all of the great, wild, wondrous things that are waiting for them. And if you know any of these guys, you know, or girls, sorry, you know, they're good, they're really good kids, and they're really doing things for God, and that they have great potential. And so what we want to do as a church is pray for them and continue to pray for them, even whenever maybe they're not as involved here because they're going off to college or whatever. So all of them have a really good story, so you should probably get to know them sometime in the next week or two. I am so proud of our graduates. That was our graduate recognition where we prayed for them, where we're launching them off to college or to whatever God has for them. And they are just an incredible group of students. I'm so proud to have had the opportunity to serve them, and I'm going to continue to pray for them. And we continued the service with continuing on in our series called The Process. And the process is all about how God is equipping us to use our time, our talents, and our treasures in order to further His kingdom. And this week, we were talking about our treasures. And so John was talking about treasures. Last week, I talked about our talents, using our talents for the kingdom. You could probably check out that video. And John is talking about using our treasures. And one of the main points that John was making was that we give out of gratitude. And he illustrated it in a specific way, and I wanted to show you that.
Let me illustrate this. I didn't do this in the first service. This is bonus material. This is on the DVD at the end where you have to go and watch it later, right? And you're like, this wasn't part of it. Dennis, are you here, Dennis? Where's Dennis? He came to church this week. Great. So will you come up here for a minute? Thank you, Dennis. Everybody give Dennis a hand. Okay, that's enough. He doesn't need more than that. Okay. So Dennis, I have a $5 bill in my hand. I'm going to give it to you, brother. All right. Everybody give him a hand. He's $5 richer. Hey, wait. Do you have any money on you at all? Anything? Even $1? You have $1.
Imagine that.
So I'm giving you this $5, but really I'm asking if you would, out of your own initiative, would you give me back the $1? You keep the 5. Trade the 5 for the 1. Thank you.
For sure.
Very good. And actually, I'd like for you to give me back my 5.
No.
Wait a second. No, we're starting over. The illustration's over now. The idea is now, if I say to you, I did not give you the $5 bill, but I'm asking for you to give me the 1, right? I'm asking for it, right? Which is it easier for you to give me your $1 bill when you receive the 5, or is it harder for you to give me the $1 bill when you've received nothing?
I don't want to give you 1.
So there you go. The idea is,
Getting my 5.
here, I'm going to give you something greater than that.
A business card.
No, it's a $20 bill.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Give him a hand, everybody. Let me tell you something. When we see money as an idea that this is ours and I possess it, and all of a sudden we read in the scriptures that says we got to give some of it away, when we think that we're the owners of that, it's really reluctant, hard for us to give it. But when we recognize that all of it was given to us from the beginning, the idea is it's not that difficult for us to say, well, here's the $1, I'm receiving 5. The idea was I had nothing. And now I'm giving a portion of it back. It's not a battle for me to give this back to you because you gave it to me to begin with. Yeah. Are you following me? Yeah. Let me tell you where that $20 came from, because I didn't have that earlier. So I went back to Andy Hook. Where's Andy? Is he still back there? He's still back there. I went back to Andy. I didn't do this in the first service. I said, Andy, I need a $100 bill. And he opened up his wallet and he said, I don't think I have a $100 bill, but let me look and see what's in here. And he pulled out a little bit of money and he said, well, what do you need? He just tell me how much you need. And I said, well, just give me a 20. And he said, okay, here you go. And I said, okay. And he said, do you need any more than that? And I said, no. I said, I'm okay. I said, this is perfect. Thank you. And then he gave it to me and I was like, and I said to him, I said this to you. I said, do you have any questions? And he said, no, I trust you. I didn't set him up beforehand. I didn't ask him to participate. I literally walked up to him. He trusted me. Do you trust God with your finances?
Whew, so there you have it. Do you trust God with your finances? That was the question of the day. And if you liked this video, I thank you so much for watching so far. And if you liked it, I got plenty more of the same exact kind of Sunday summary kind of videos where you could see even more of what we've been teaching at our church. Just here, click this playlist over here, or maybe it's over here, I don't know, but check it out and I'll see you over in that video.